Hey fam, Jasmine here. I have been nudged to talk about a very tough and currently personal subject. For those of you that don't know me, my spirit given name is Jasmine Shadowrich, and I have been on personal growth journey that turned spiritual journey for about a year and a half now. Really felt like I was fast tracking myself to success and reaching my goal of limitless being and potential. And I don't know if I jumped the gun or if I'm right on time. But what I do know is that I'm currently between houses. Recently divorced. Spent 9 months on the island of Maui, which was guided by Spirit, which I'm super grateful for. I never imagined that I would get to go to Hawaii. Always wanted to since a little kid. And there was a reason for that. I found some very significant connections between me and tragic life events and the island of Maui. I'm not really sure how to tell that story, but the current story is when I began to fear that volcanoes were going to erupt and earthquakes were going to occur on the West Coast and I wouldn't be able to get back to my daughter in Texas, I gave up a simple lifestyle in Maui and came back here and entrusted my journey through science and synchronicities that led me to stay with some people I didn't know very well. It was a chaotic environment. It was very dirty, very, dare I say, like demonic energies at times. And ultimately, it led to a psychotic break on the part of a different adult female, not myself, that got me abruptly evacuated from the home, and now I have been without a house for a week, over a week now. And the first 4 nights actually slept behind a 7-Eleven. And then I was fortunate enough to be able to contact an old friend and humble myself into asking for help, which is not easy. I imagine it's not easy for anyone. In that time, I've also gone to 2 different shelters to see what could be facilitated. And I've already got one post on TikTok about how the one shelter recommended I get assistance. And then the other one requires you to first have a job and then also to be physically abused. And I presently don't have a job. It's been all of a week and I'm just trying to get my bearings straight, find some sort of grounding, security. I mean, even getting a shower is difficult at times. And so it begs the question, with our homeless population, as big as it is, in our nation. How can we solve this problem? Because what I've realized on my journey is people belittle me, they berate me, to a sense that I even have to question my own worth. Even though I know that I've got great fucking potential and this is not where I should be. I realized like how heartless humans are. And even my own family has abandoned me at this time. So I just don't understand. I've been blessed for a few days in a motel room, and that's almost coming to an end. And what I wanted to create on my journey was a life of love, peace, compassion, kindness, abundance of joy, the safety and security of financial wealth and freedom. And all of that has literally been stripped away. And I'm in the position of so many others, probably on this planet, but mostly in our country, the United States, that have fallen into this void or this oblivion. And nobody should have to live like this. Nobody should have to live with uncertainty and a lack of compassion from your family and your friends and your peers. Especially when, like myself, I did a lot of things to try to facilitate greatness in others. Be kind, encourage personal growth. So to be stripped of everything that I gave to other people, and then sitting here wondering how in the hell I'm gonna get out of here, out of this reality. Because I'm very much like, oh, a brilliant man once said, change your thinking, change your life. And I couldn't agree more. And I started down that path. That was Einstein. I started down that path, the path of positivity, kindness, compassion. I mean, I already had it, but I really gave it my all on this journey. And so if somebody with so much strength and curiosity for life and love and joy can be knocked down to this level of detriment, it's hard to keep that positivity going. And so with that, I guess I just challenge each and every one of you to do something nice for somebody today. Notice the person walking on the street and ask them if they need help, need water, need a ride when they're carrying 150 pounds worth of bags. Or even if they're just carrying their groceries and it's 95 degrees out. Like, I used to do that for others, and now I'm in that position. only had one person do it for me, and that was at 1:30 at night. On the Tuesday, I got kicked out. It's just crazy how much humanity has become selfish, and how the systems that are meant to help give us a hand up have all these rules and regulations and scenarios where you have to give up your power, where you have to conform to some sort of societal norm, and where you have to basically lie, cheat, steal to make your way in there. It just doesn't seem reasonable to me. Well, it was 11:11 on the clock when I looked up and said that. My hair is coming apart. I need to get out of this room because I'm going stir crazy. I don't know, maybe if you guys have comments, thoughts, questions, concerns, ideas, I'd love to hear them. So if this post reached you, maybe you can give me some insight, or maybe this is so that you know you're not alone. Yeah, that's it. Peace, love, and light to you all.